Up if you felt it yesterday. Today is another very similar day, and today has the added, I'll call it a bonus, although that's kind of the opposite of what it actually is, the added bonus of thunderstorm chances throughout the afternoon. It's warm, it's steamy, it's hazy out there today. We do have a beautiful sunrise going on down the shore, and if you look outside and looking to the eastern sky, things looking really, really nice thanks to some of that wildfire smoke in the atmosphere, which does at least lend itself to some pretty nice sunrises. But outside right now, we're seeing temperatures right around the 80-degree mark in the city, 75 in Wilmington, 71 in Pottstown. It is a steamy day, and take a look at our expected peak heat index values. Later on today, we will see heat index values peak around 105 in Philadelphia, 104 in Coatesville and Wilmington, 103 up in Doylestown. The shore will see a little bit of relief. At least 93 will be the expected heat index value in Surf City, but even Atlantic City, especially inland, could see heat indices around 100 degrees. So very uncomfortable, very dangerous, especially the cumulative effect of it. This heat has been building all week long, and we're not really getting a break, certainly today. We may even hit 90 tomorrow, but not as bad as today. This is the last day of the real extreme heat. And, you know, tomorrow, last day of July, we'll close it out on a hot note, and then big changes on the way for the end of the week and the weekend. Today, here's what you need to know. Heat index 100 to 105. The only place you'll get any relief is along the coast. Heat stroke and heat exhaustion, the biggest concerns with heat like this. And there will be the chance for a few pop-up storms today. 4 p.m. 96 will feel like 103. Coming up, we'll talk about those thunderstorm chances, a better chance tomorrow, and then the major changes on the way just in time for the first weekend of the new month. Let's send it over to Kim for a check on traffic this morning. Hey, Kim. Breeze, if you can. There's not much of a breeze out there. It is another hot and steamy day, another next weather alert day, our third this week. But here's the good news. The end is in sight. The light at the end of the tunnel is coming, and really we've got much better weather to talk about in the next couple of days, certainly by the weekend. Right now, though, we are still in a next weather alert. It's been going since Monday with that heat advisory. Yesterday, the heat really ramped up, tying that record of 98. Today, we could do it again. It's very hot, very humid, feels like temperatures between 100 and 105. And of course, that's what we use to determine if the heat is dangerous. Near record highs as well. The actual temperature getting up to about 98. And that is also the record for today's date. Our heat advisory goes through this evening at 8 p.m. So let's take a look at those expected feels like temperatures as we head through the day. They're just going to get worse and worse as the day goes on because we have dew points in the 70s, very high humidity, and those temperatures heading to the upper 90s. When you combine the temperature and the humidity, that's where you get your heat index, and it's right here, 104 at the height of the afternoon, possibly as high as 105 in spots. That is why we are still under that heat advisory, and that is dangerous, especially because the heat has been building and building since Monday. Even Sunday, we were in the 90s with little or no relief overnight. And you can see how hot it looks here. A beautiful sunrise underway, but that sun is, now that it's up, it's really going to start beating down on us very quickly and just heating things up rapidly. We've dropped to what will likely be our morning low of 78 degrees in Philadelphia right now, 74 in Trenton, Reading, 72 in Millville, and it's 76 in Wildwood right now. Our forecast high today, 98 degrees, similar to yesterday. If you didn't like yesterday, you're not going to like today either. Feeling like, again, 104, 105 in the afternoon. And today brings also the chance for a thunderstorm. So today will be day 20, just this month in the 90s. That will tie for second place of most 90-degree days in July on record in Philadelphia. If we hit 90 tomorrow, which we might, it would get us up to 21, and that would make it tied for the record. We've had 28 90-degree days so far this year, and we are already close to yet last year's total count of 32 days. We're going to add at least one more to that count coming today. Again, we've got a heat advisory and an air quality alert in place, and then the threat for thunderstorms. A pop-up storm today, much better chance tomorrow, especially in the evening. Showers will linger into Friday, and look at the changes. August 1st, big difference. The weekend looks absolutely gorgeous. Get outside, low humidity, lots of sun. Perfection to start the month of August. Kim, I'll send it over to you.